Car accidents can turn your life upside down in seconds. The injuries can be devastating, but what's even worse is finding out the other driver didn't have enough insurance to cover your bills. That's where most people stop, but that's not where your options end. I'm Ed Rosenthal, a personal injury lawyer here in Connecticut, and I help people who have been seriously hurt in accidents get the compensation they need to recover. Today I want to talk to you about what happens when you're in a crash, if the at-fault driver doesn't have enough insurance, and you're left wondering, what do you do? Let me tell you about a case I handled for Kathleen. She was driving home when another driver crossed over the yellow line and hit her head. The crash was violent. She had to be flown by helicopter to the hospital, and she ended up needing surgery on her leg, followed by a long, difficult recovery. If that wasn't bad enough, another shock came when we learned the other car only had the minimum insurance required by law. That didn't come close to covering the hospital bills, physical therapy, or the time she had to take off work. Now here's the good news. My client had underinsured motorist coverage on her own auto policy. That gave us another way to get her compensated. We used the at-fault driver's auto policy first, then we went after additional coverage under her own policy. In the end, we recovered a total of $485,000 for her. And without that second layer of insurance, she would have been stuck with just $25,000. Let's talk about insurance gaps. This happens more than you think. Someone causes a crash, you're seriously hurt, and then you find out that they only have the legal minimum coverage, which is $25,000 in Connecticut. That's gone very quickly when you've got hospital bills and lost income. The law in Connecticut also requires every driver to have uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. Lawyers call it coverage. This is coverage that gets paid from your car insurance policy to you when the other driver's at fault and they have no insurance or not enough insurance. The law in Connecticut only requires drivers to have $25,000 of this coverage. You could get more though. Over the years, I've had so many clients tell me that they have full coverage, only for me to look at their car insurance policy to see that they actually only had minimal coverage. It's important to understand this coverage and to get enough to protect you. There's a lot of people driving around with no insurance or with the minimal coverage. You need to get enough coverage to protect you. In Kathleen's case, she was lucky to have $500,000 of coverage on her car insurance policy, and because of that, we were able to get her a recovery of $485,000. Look, a car crash can leave you with more questions than answers, especially when the person who caused the accident can't fully cover your damage. But that doesn't mean that you have to settle for less than what's owed to you. You might have options you haven't even considered yet. That's what I'm here for. If you've been in a serious car accident and you're worried that the other driver doesn't have enough insurance, give me a call. I'll take a look at everything, your coverage, their coverage, and I'll help you figure out the best path forward. There's no fee to talk and no cost unless we recover money for you. Focus on getting better. I'll take care of the rest.